Okay, guys. So here, I'm gonna play Tulsi Gabbard's top 5 moments. Um, oh God, man. Like again, I haven't seen this, so to be honest with y'all, that's why I kind of, you know, I guess again, it wasn't as heated as it well like the other two major ones were. And you can tell the room isn't as packed as arcades and PHEad stuff. My God, man, like, oh boy. Again, these hearings really don't mean shit. Like, the Republican Party. Well, a lot of people said Tulsi Gabbard might be the exception to not get confirmed, but you know, any of the other ones, like Trump told him, like, hey, he threatened them, like, hey, you better pick these bootlickers, these dick suckers, or you better pick these dick sucker picks I picked, or else we're gonna run some MAGA extremists in your district. Like Trump is a bully, man. Like he get the motherfucker get what he wants. Like, the motherfucker almost cut your EBT off, your SNAP benefits. He almost cut your fucking um Meals on Wheels. Like, jeez, man. But here we go, man. Oh, Tulsi.
Now, before I close, I want to warn the American people who are watching at home. You may hear lies and smears in this hearing that'll challenge my loyalty to and my love for our country. Those who oppose my nomination imply that I am loyal to something or someone other than God, my own conscience, and the Constitution of the United States, accusing me of being Trump's puppet, Putin's puppet, Assad's puppet, a guru's puppet, Modi's puppet, not recognizing the absurdity of simultaneously being the puppet.
I mean, you are Trump ball. You turned into Trump ball collar because the Democratic Party rejected you, Tulsi. Like, I mean, smears. I mean, no, it's just fact. Like, that's crazy. Like, like these days, only in 2025 will like somebody found some information about you. Like you was homophobic back in what 20 some years ago, and I guess that's a smear. You said, that's an example, like, but like, yeah, you are Trump's puppet. Like, yeah, like you color his nutsack. Like, okay, okay.
Puppet of 5 different puppet masters. The same tactic was used against President Trump and failed. The American people elected President Trump with a decisive victory and mandate for change. The fact is, what truly unsettles.
For change? Yeah. But yeah, for change, yeah. Like, yeah, the asshole, the jackass said he's gonna lower grocery prices, but he reneged on that. Oh, I mean, ain't no change coming for the po folk, Tulsi. You know this, Tulsi. Come on, Tulsi. I can't believe I used to support you, Tulsi. Oh my God. Oh God, man, I came a long way. Like I used to went for supporting. I supported her in the 2020 primary in the beginning. Then I supported Bernie Sanders, but yeah, oh, God, yeah, they continue. I'll let it play, guys. I promise, man. You just say so much bullshit. You just can't help you.
My political opponents is I refuse to be their puppet. Democrat senators in the past resorted to anti-Christian bigotry against some of President Trump's judicial nominees like Amy Coney Barrett and Brian Boucher. I condemn those actions as a Democrat in Congress at the time, as religious bigotry must be thoroughly condemned by all of us, no matter the religion. Unfortunately, there are some Democrat senators who still don't understand the principle of freedom of religion and Article 6 of the Constitution. Quote, no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office or public trust under the United States. Unfortunately, they're once again using the religious bigotry card, but this time trying to foment religious bigotry against Hindus and Hinduism. If anyone is sincerely interested in knowing more about my own personal spiritual path of Hinduism, I welcome you to go to my account on X, where I'll share more on this topic. Now, Mr. Vice Chairman, Edward Snowden broke the law. I do not agree with or support with all of the information and intelligence that he released, nor the way in which he did it. There would have been opportunities for him to come to you on this committee or seek out the IG to release that information. The fact
Hold on. He did, well, Eric Snowden did not break the law. What are you talking about? See, yeah, that shows you just like RK Jr. saying, you know, he's pro-vax. I wonder how his pro-vax fan base feels like that now. Like again, like when you want power, you'll say anything to get power. Like yeah, you know, Eric Snowden, yeah, he broke the law, you know. What, you'll say Julian Assange broke the law too? He brought it up. I wouldn't be surprised if she said that. Like, yeah, he broke the law too as well. By what? Using his freedom of the press, journalism. Like, I thought that's freedom of the press, but okay.
fact is, he also, even as he broke the law, released information that exposed egregious, illegal, and unconstitutional programs that are happening within our government that led to serious reforms that Congress undertook.
Chairman, we got 5 minutes. So I take your answer, you know, and these are your quotes. Brave, please join my bipartisan legislation calling for charges to be dropped against him. Do you disagree with that?
I told y'all. What I say? Like, want power, you'll say anything. Like, she was right. At that time, I guess that's a tweet to say, hey, Edward Snowden should not be prosecuted. You know, he had to be exiled because, yeah, if he come back to the United States, yeah, motherfucking pigs will be waiting for him with handcuffs, the feds. So, like, I realize that people are full of shit. Like, don't believe the hype, man. Just don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype at all. People talk a good game. Like, this is why you need to believe, like, educate yourself, believe in yourself. Pick a couple of people, like, for example, Joey Didi or Ty Peasant. Like, them are only 3 people that I really like at this point. Like, I'm really close with, I would say. Like, just, like, how you gonna say that? How you gonna say at that time, Tulsi, that Eric Snowden should be pardoned, basically, and now you say he broke the law, but you know he exposed war crimes. You know, it's called journalism. I don't understand journalism. So journalism is breaking the law, exposing like bad things that our government has done in the Iraq War. It's bad. It's man. That's one thing about these hearings. Like, it's exposed to bullshit. Like, you know, fuck these people. Fuck all this. Fuck the committee. Like, they ain't shit. And the people getting interviewed for the cabinet pick ain't shit either. But it's just all this shit is just political theater at this point.
That legislation was not appropriate. Do you believe he is brave or not?
Yeah,
Back those words.
once again, Senator, Edward Snowden broke the law. He also released information.
We agree that Edward Snowden.
She's wavering. Look at her face. Look at her face. Yeah, it's not good. She's wavering. She's trying to keep strong, but she's wavering like a motherfucker. Eric Snowden broke the law. Senator. Eric Snowden broke the law. He broke the law. I don't know what to tell you.
That exposed the United States government's illegal
your legislation and your words are still your beliefs. Yes or no, please.
I'm making myself very clear. Edward
Yeah.
Snowden broke the law. He released information about the United States.
Now, all she could say is, hey, at the time I thought differently, but now, I realized that, I gotta kiss your ass to, I realized that I might not get confirmed because, a lot of Republicans don't think I'm legit, because you was a D, now you turn to R, but, technically, see, I gotta do what I gotta do, I didn't say, or she could just lie and say, hey, my Twitter account was hacked, by some radical leftists. My Twitter account was hacked by some radical leftists or some shit. Like, hey, hey, it is what it is. Hey, you do anything to get confirmed, right?
States
Ma'am, I've
government's
got other issues to
illegal
raise.
activities.
Ma'am,
If I may just finish my thoughts, Senator. In this role that I've been nominated for, if confirmed as Director of National Intelligence, I will be responsible for protecting our nation's secrets. And I have 4 immediate steps that I would take to prevent another Snowden-like leak.
Was Edward Snowden a traitor to the United States of America?
Senator, I will also repeat my answer. He broke the law.
You said earlier that you were offended by a question that my colleague from Kansas asked, which I think was his duty as somebody on this committee to fulfill his responsibility to advise and consent. We are not here to be a rubber stamp for the President of the United States. So let me ask you again, do you believe, as the chairman of this committee believes, as the vast majority of members of our intelligence agencies believe, that Edward Snowden was a traitor to the United States of America?
Senator, if confirmed as Director of National Intelligence, I will work with you to make sure that there is not another.
Man, these let her answer the question. I mean, I know she gonna word salad it, but jeez, like they don't like her, man. They do not like this woman at all. I can tell. Like they didn't like the other two. Them are dummies, but. Wow, this one right here, boy. Yeah, like just lie at this point. I mean, lying is wrong, bad, but yeah. After watching this, I know her fate is, but I'm gonna let this play out.
Snowden
social media, it's not a moment to propagate theories, conspiracy theories, or attacks on journalism in the United States. This is when you need to answer the questions of the people whose votes you're asking for to be confirmed as the chief intelligence officer of this nation. As my colleague said, this is not about you. It's about the people that serve the intelligence agencies of the United States. Is Edward Snowden a traitor to the United States of America?
Damn, man, it's like you coaching her, man. Like, well, it's not about you. It's about the integrity of the United States. Oh shit. Oh man, yeah, this is bad. Ow, this is worse than I thought. I thought this would be more like chill. Man, all these motherfuckers are crazy.
America. That is not a hard question to answer.
It's really not a hard question to answer. Just say yeah. Like I said, lie. Hell, fuck it. Hey, you. One minute you saying that Eric Snowden should not be in prison or jail. Now you're saying that Eric Snowden broke the law, but he did expose the crimes, and he should have just came to them. Like, yeah, you did a complete 180. Like, that's like me. Like everything I believe was like, that's what you call a grifter.
When the stakes are this high.
Senator, as someone who has
your
served
answer,
in
yes
uniform,
or no, is Edward Snowden a traitor to the United States of America?
As someone who has
I'll go on
worn
to my
our uniform
questions. This
in
time-
combat, I understand how critical our national security
Apparently
is.
you don't. Apparently you don't. Let me ask you. I've worked very hard to put your own words here in front of the committee. Not, fake news, not conspiracy theories on the internet, but
Basically, this wacko jacko talking about us. I guess he talking about us online. Yeah, the conspiracy theories on the internet. CNN is the real news. Yeah, they tell the truth. You know how many times like corporate media got shit wrong? Like that's why they rating. That's why CNN. That's why the MSNBC is tanking. Like people waking up. More people online. They watching our content, and they don't like that. That's why these motherfuckers banned TikTok, because TikTok was news. Social media is news. Everybody got a camera, report. Then people realize that, wait, Eric Snowden, why is he exiled from the United States? Why he had to exile? He just exposed torture and war crimes and national security stuff. Like the NSA spying on us. Oh yeah, that was Eric Snowden, Julian Assange, supposed war crimes. Eric Snowden's supposed to the NSA. They spying on me right now. I know they is. That's what me and Top Peasant always say. Hey, don't be surprised somebody come knocking at our door one day. 'Cause I notice we all in danger that speak truth to power. If I'm talking about sports and other shit, I'm probably all right, but yeah, these motherfuckers don't want us to tell the truth. That's why they got YouTube to suppress us. I'm pretty sure the government got a role in it too. The political content YouTube, can you suppress that a little bit more? Yeah, but let me continue, man. Damn. This guy do not like Tulsi. Holy shit.
the actual things that you have said. On February 23rd, 2022, at the very moment that Russian tanks were rolling across the peaceful border of Ukraine for the first time, you tweeted at 11:30 p.m. your time, "This war and suffering could have easily been avoided if Biden administration / NATO had simply acknowledged Russia's legitimate security concerns regarding Ukraine's becoming a member of NATO." Did you say?
I mean, she's not wrong. That's what I'm saying. Man, they didn't make a book about Tulsi, the evolution of Tulsi Gabbard. Wow, how you become such, Tulsi not anti-war, but shit like that from time to time you get, the truth of her come out from time to time. But yeah. Oh God, these motherfuckers are still talking about Ukraine is the victim. Oh my God, bro. Ukraine is used as a proxy, by the United States and NATO. It's a proxy for NATO to go to war with Russia. But let me continue, man. Holy shit, I could go on and on about this shit.
Say that, yes or no?
I believe you're reading my tweet, Senator.
Yes is the answer. A few months later, you said on your podcast, and I quoted it, quote, "But this regime change war against Russia that the U.S. and NATO are waging via their proxy in Ukraine didn't begin when Putin invaded Ukraine. They had their eyes set on this objective long before that." Did you say that, yes or no?
I believe you're reading my tweet.
Thank
There's
you.
a
The
lot
answer is
more.
yes.
You're quoting a podcast that
I'm
provided
happy
much
to have
more
a conversation
context.
with the chairman about whether I'm taking anything out of context. I don't think I am. And your answer is yes. Are you aware that your comments about proxy wars and Russia's legitimate security concerns, to quote your own words, are in alignment with what the Russians have said to justify their invasion of Ukraine? Yes or
Senator,
no?
I don't pay attention to Russian
So I'll
propaganda.
take
My
that as
goal is to
I'll
speak
take
the
that as
truth,
the answer is no.
regardless of whether
Thank
you like it or not.
I'll take it. That's fine. You said you are used to speaking truth to power.
Yes.
I'm shocked to hear.
Speaking truth to power, the fuck? Man, that one got me though, man. Jesus Christ, man. Like, oh God. Let me continue, man. Like, I mean, what can I say?
You now say that you are agreeing. I'm not shocked because I know you said it. You are agreeing that you basically said that Putin was justified in rolling over the peaceful border of Ukraine, the first time since World War II that a free nation had been invaded by a totalitarian state, and you were there.
This fucking guy here, hell, man. This crackerjack right here. This crackerjack, man. Like, what? Oh God. I don't know. Like, how dare you agree with Russia invading Ukraine? He's calling you. That's what look at him. Look at his face. Like, damn, I need to make that a screenshot, bro. Like, how dare you criticize the integrity of Ukraine, a free nation? I don't know. I don't know. Like, Vladimir, I forgot that motherfucking name. Zelensky, whatever the fucking name is. Like, he's a proxy president, whatever. Like, I just like it's still some fucking. That's why I hate labels. Like, it's still some leftists on YouTube saying, like, Russia was still bad for invading Ukraine. Like, provoked. Russia been provoked. Like, it was a peace agreement, but that damn toupee wearing ass Brit named Boris Johnson revoked that. So yeah, like, I mean, like, I mean, to be honest with you, like, as of now, like, Mike covered this. Like, I need to have Mike on the Good Faith Show in the future, but from the A&M podcast. But yeah, like, yeah, deeply unserious, man. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I don't even know anymore. It's like let it play.
At 11:30 p.m. that night to say that you were with them, not us. And let me tell you something. You say you don't know because you don't read Russian propaganda. Russian state TV then aired your comments. Did you know that?
Senator, I think you should also quote the statement that I made criticizing Putin for his invasion of Ukraine.
Would say,
for too long, faulty, inadequate, or weaponized intelligence have led to costly failures and the undermining of our national security and God-given freedoms enshrined in the Constitution. The most obvious example of one of these failures is our invasion of Iraq based upon a total fabrication or complete failure of intelligence. This disastrous decision led to the deaths of tens of thousands of American soldiers, millions of people in the Middle East, mass migration, destabilization, and undermining of the security and stability of our European allies, the rise of ISIS, strengthening of Al-Qaeda and other Islamist jihadist groups, and strengthening Iran.
You also mentioned Russia, but the only thing you said about Russia in fully explaining why it's a priority is ending the war with Russia. When you talk about Russia, what are your fears or policy priorities beyond ending the war? How do you see Russia as a threat to the United States?
Senator, if confirmed as the Director of National Intelligence, it will be paramount for me to assess where our intelligence gaps may exist so that I can provide the President and all of you with the most accurate full picture of that threat assessment to directly answer your questions. I think that it is a complex environment. Russia remains a strategic competitor. There are a number of concerns that have to do with their nuclear weapons, as well as how the decisions and policies that are being made by this body and by the president will impact our own national security, which is my foremost concern.
I want to make certain that in no way does Russia get a pass in either your mind or your heart, or in any.
Yeah. Russia don't get a pass. Hell, the United States don't get a fucking pass. Damn, it's like we commit genocides around the world. With aiding and abetting genocide in Gaza for 15 months. We had a Iraq war, like genocide there. Like, but Russia's the enemy. Yeah.
Policy recommendation you would make or not make?
Senator, I'm offended by the question because my sole focus, commitment, and responsibility is about our own nation, our own security, and the interests of the American people. In carrying out the responsibilities of the Director of National Intelligence, if confirmed, no country, group, or individual will get a pass. In my fulfilling that responsibility of providing that full intelligence picture so that you all can make the best informed policy decisions for the safety, security, and freedom of the American people. You have my commitment to be completely objective, unbiased, and apolitical, and I hope you understand my commitment to our country's interest.
I absolutely do. You have answered my question in the manner in which I wanted to hear, that you will do this in an objective manner, provide the information necessary, and that Russia, if it's a threat, you will tell us so and tell us the details of that threat.
Yes, Senator.
So yeah, I got one more clip to show y'all. Yeah, man, Bennett didn't hold back. He didn't hold back on Tulsi, man. He didn't hold back.